Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Nick Richards out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So we're still in the early days here of this season, but Doris, for teams getting a slow start, how worried should they be?
Well, wins and losses matter no matter when they happen, so obviously there's always a little concern. But some of this is about, do we have our full contingent of players? Is there anyone that's starting out coming off an off-season surgery? You have to figure out the context of the slow start in order to gauge how concerned you are.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Randle with the ball. Bridges with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
And here are the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Edwards kicks to Randle. And Reid has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Randle. Pass to Reid. The 3. Bridges with the board. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Boston. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller against Edwards. Good on the shot.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Ball. Last game, 26 points. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Ball against DiVincenzo. Ball dishes to Miller. Clock is at 3. Here's Bridges. No good off the back of the rim.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
So it's the Hornets now, after the basket by Minnesota. Richards, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Bridges passes the ball. Here's Bridges. Here's the 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. To the paint, they could use a bucket. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. That's now 8 points for Williams.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Edwards against Miller. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Charlotte trailing. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Bridges passes to Richards. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Reed. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 3. Here's Richards. He's defended by Randall. Here's Ball. Minnesota with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Hornets trail by 3. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Reed against Williams. Reed with a screen on Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Mark Williams.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The first one falls. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Edwards. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. And McDaniels drops them both. And here is Ball. Still scoreless. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. That would have tied it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Conley with it. Williams picks him up. Conley gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hornets trail by 5. Now Ball. Pass to Miller. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Conley. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And, you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And, Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. A nice shot by McDaniels.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. And here is Williams. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Outside Williams. Miller with a screen on Randall. Williams can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Williams.
Well, this clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Minnesota making some changes. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels. The Hornets also changing it up. Martin's checked in for Williams. Josh Green comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Micic in for Ball. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Pass to Garza. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. Martin wide open. He fires. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Martin against Randall. Ingles in the corner. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, Joe Ingles is a tremendously smart basketball player. This guy understands how to set up a defender, get himself into a catch-and-shoot situation where he thrives.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Conley. Out to the wing. Randall is doubled. Lets it go. Ingles can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. That evens the score.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Randall surveying the D. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Randall kicks to Ingles. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Micic. On the wing, Bridges. To the inside. Here's Williams. Outside for Martin. Fires the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Randall. Bridges with the board. Charlotte has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Martin against Conley. Martin the pass to Micic. Pass to Bridges. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alexander Walker with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Bridges passes to Micic. Bridges inside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McDaniels. And it's Ingles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. So it's the Hornets now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Ball hits them both. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Micic. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass the ball. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Conley with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Edwards against Ball. He lobs it up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here is Conley. Now Ingles. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You had the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
The Timberwolves trail. Right side, Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The kick out to Williams. Inside. Knocked loose. Here's Richards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound. Richards finds Ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
And the first one drops. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. And Conley drops them both. Well, defensively, Doris, These Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Just 5 to shoot. Williams a screen on Conley. Here's Micic. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here's Ball. Martin from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist in the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley scanning the floor. Outside Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Micic's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Edwards against Ball. Pass to Bates Diaz. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Micic. 7 points in the game. Williams a screen on Conley. Here's Micic. And it's the Hornets another 3.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And that one's good. Green.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Reed with a screen on Ball. Edwards drives in. Conley with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here is Ball. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Williams has a screen for Ball. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hornets leading by 8. Outside Curry. Back to Ball. Up top Curry. Pass to Martin. Conley against Ball. Buries it down low. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley against Ball. Outside Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Ingles finds Conley. Shoots over Ball. Excellent D there from Ball. And so Green will bring it up for the Hornets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Right side, Ball. Williams, a screen on Ingles. There's Ball with the 3. They get it again. Williams can't hit from in close. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards passes to Conley. Count the basket. 9 points in the game so far.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Martin. Bridges comes in for Josh Green. And it's Brandon Miller in for Seth Curry. Here's Richards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Charlotte shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And Richards no good on that one. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here is Miller. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston. Ball from long range. Minnesota with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hornets leading by 11. Miller outside. Edwards against Bridges. Here's Richards. The layup off target. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. The shot's good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Out to Miller. Takes a three. They get it back. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 or 6 from long range.
Woo, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
No good on that one. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
DiVincenzo against Ball. Randall left side. Back to McDaniels. Over Bridges. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders, always so willing to draw some contact. He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. The rebound by Richards. Hornets leading by 12. On the wing, Bridges. McDaniels defending. Here's Richards. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Ball hits them both. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And the foul called on Edwards. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court for the Hornets, out on the wings for him, Miller and Bridges. Mark Williams is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the 1. Pass to Richards. Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. The 3-ball. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from DiVincenzo. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. The tray. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Edwards against Miller. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 11. In the corner, it's Bridges. Miller outside. Here's Richards. Guarded by Reed. DiVincenzo against Ball. Rebound, Minnesota.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall, and the lead is down inside single digits. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Miller outside. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Randall outside. It's good. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Hornets leading by 8. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And checking out some stats for Julius Randle. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 24 per clip, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's Williams. 14 points for him. Richards with it, trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. The Hornets rebound. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Richards passes the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Charlotte with the new shot clock. Williams can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bridges for 3. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here is Miller. 6 points for him. Charlotte moving it around. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Miller the pass to Ball.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Again, Ball missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Hornets now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, Miles Bridges, we know elite athleticism. Going to show you his speed right there in transition.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. Last season, he played outstanding. and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Timberwolves trail by 7. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 12. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
On defense, Minnesota. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
That free throw, no good. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Pass to Richards. Miller the bounce pass. And that one's good. Richards.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Now DiVincenzo. 12 points for him. Now here's Randall. Defended by Richards. Randall down low. The rebound by Richards. Charlotte leading by 5. To the middle. And Ball slams it in.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here is Miller. 6 points for him. That one goes in. Richards got 9.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here is Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Edwards slashing in. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Cuts off the pass. Pushing it up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Randall.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Williams' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Mark Williams. And it's Cody Martin in for Nick Richards. Good on both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Green with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Green defending. Conley against Williams. Now Ingles with a tie. And the rebound goes to Martin. Pass to Micic. Picked by Bridges. Good, nice play there from Micic. Micic has got 12 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley, the pass to Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Micic. 12 points for him. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
.158 left in the third. And here is Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Shannon. Over in the corner, Randall. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Green dishes to Williams. Bridges outside. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 6. They set the pick. Ingles kicks to Conley. To the inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
.52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Micic, covered by Conley. Micic's shot is good. Micic has got 16 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Alexander Walker. Randall a screen on Green. Pass to Ingles. It's stolen by Martin. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Micic. Ingles covering. Here's Micic. He's got 16. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Shannon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hornets lead by 6. From Target Center, back in a moment. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Miller in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ball, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Ingles passes to Conley. Outside, Edwards. Stolen by Ball. Got a piece of it. Pass to Micic. Ball with it. Outside for Martin. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 14 points for Martin.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Ball. Pass to Micic. From 10 feet out, Green kicks the ball. Clock at 4. Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That one is off.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Minnesota. And so Green will bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 11. Now Edwards. Ingles in the corner. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, Joe Ingles has made himself an NBA threat from the deep corner. This guy understands a good shot when he sees it.
Williams, a screen on Conley. The 10-footer. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. Charlotte, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
That's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. And Conley drops them both.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Outside, Ball. Over Edwards. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Timberwolves trail by 6. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Here's Micic. On the wing, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And the Hornets miss again.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Garza. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Charlotte leading by 5. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. He takes it in. Micic's shot is good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ball. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Micic, covered by Conley. Now here's Green. Pass the ball. For the three. Ingles with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Mark Williams is checked in for Martin. Miles Bridges comes in for Josh Green. And Miller's subbed in for Micic. Here's Ball. Outside Williams. Bridges outside. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Reed. Ball against Conley. In the corner it's DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Randall passes to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Edwards against Miller. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Bridges with the steal. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Edwards against Miller. Here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Miller. Over Edwards. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Edwards passes to Reed. Randall outside. And that one is off. Good D by Miller. Hornets leading by 3. Ball kicks to Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 9 points from Brandon Miller. DiVincenzo against Ball. 3-pointer Randall hits the 3-point bomb.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Edwards against Miller. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Ball. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Ball, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
DiVincenzo against Ball. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pick by Williams. Ball kicks to Miller. Left side, Williams. And a deep three from Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. And Reed has it in the corner. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Inside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's a floater go. Here's Bridges. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Miller with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo with it. And here is Ball. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Hornets leading by 4. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
1:41 left in the fourth. Ball against DiVincenzo. Ball dishes to Miller. Pass to Richards. Back to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Timberwolves shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Reed with a screen on Miller. For 3, Edwards. Good D by Miller. And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Richards. Down low, stolen by McDaniels.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Baseline try. Minnesota with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game. But boy, the potential is limitless.
Randall and a missed layup. 15 seconds left in the game. Outside Ball. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.